No man knows what he's going to earn tomorrow. Hey there, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these cryptocurrency markets? Well, once again, we're continuing the same old drama that's continuing along. A lot of people are still upset and very depressed over the situation that cryptocurrency markets are dropping. We seen Tone Vays on last night telling everybody, that the price of Bitcoin was coming down. I mean, we're looking at a market cap coming in at $500 billion right now. We got about 31.5 billion traded in the last 24 hours, so I mean that's up on yesterday, but that could be a situation of a lot of people trying to move their currency back into whatever country's dollar they have, or to just move it into Tether while they sit here on the sidelines for a bit. But BTC dominance coming in at 34.9%, so I mean, no real complaints here at the moment. When it comes to situations like this, I like to think that I'm going to do the exact opposite of what everybody else is doing, because that's how the rich get rich, right? A lot of people said that they wish they had collected Bitcoin back when it was 200, 500, 700. Well, I mean, we've seen that Bitcoin can go up to 20K. And we got Bitcoin coming in at right now at what? We got $10,595. So that's what, half? Well, I know that Bitcoin's going somewhere. As always, I have faith in Bitcoin. I am almost a fanatic about it. I believe in it religiously. I know that second-tier solutions are going to be the key to making Bitcoin be able to handle all of the transactions. But, I mean, at this moment, Lightning Network is gaining adoption. Transaction fees are coming down. So, all right. But what do we got with the price? Well, we got Ethereum coming in at $946. I mean, we're below the $1,000 mark. That's kind of upsetting to a lot of people. I have diversified my portfolio a little bit. Probably not as much as a lot of people have. I'm still like 80% Bitcoin, but I do hold a little bit of Ethereum. I do hold a little bit of Litecoin, and I do hold Steam, as you guys can all guess on that one. As I look at the market, it looks like we're down 8% up to as much as 12%. What's going to happen as the day continues? If we lean towards what Tone Vays and a few other FUD pumpers out there are saying, the price on, cryptocurrencies could be coming down quite a bit over the next week or so. I know I'm not really looking to sell. I know that I'm valuing my wealth in Bitcoin. So right now, I'm just trying to continue to gain as much Bitcoin as I can. And I'm just looking for that Bitcoin to say, 1 or 0.9 or 0.8 or 0.3666. Just continue to add it up, add it up, add it up. Because someday Bitcoin's going to be worth $1 million or more a piece, right? And those are the days that I'm going to be happy. Those will be the days I'm glad I sat here and didn't sell out and get stressed out that the price was hanging out at 10 G's or, whatever it drops down to 9, 5, 7. It's hard to get this stuff, and it's not like it grows on trees, right? So, I mean, as we continue along, we got Ripple coming in at $1.25. That's down 4.8%. So, I mean, they're doing a little better than everybody else. It's surprising how well Ripple continues to keep doing, considering that it's bank sponsored. It goes to show that some of the idealism has come out of cryptocurrency, and it has moved a lot more towards brand new investors. But, I mean, we got to get the money in here somehow, right? All right, so we got Bitcoin Cash coming $1,545. That's down 8.8%. So, I mean, they're doing all right. They're sitting there falling back just as much as everybody else is. They're pretty much an altcoin with the rest of them now that's, trying to keep up with like Dash and Litecoin and have the fast transactions and the small fees that are associated with it. Whether or not a lot of people are actually using the network all that much as a store of value, I don't know. But as always, I got to talk about Steam. We got the price coming in at $4.06. That's down 8.3%, so not too bad. Still continuing to dip with Bitcoin around the 8% mark. And we have the Steam back dollar coming in at $6.07. A little bit heavier of a drop there, coming in at 13.5%. But I mean, $6 for a Steam back dollar, it's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that. I love cryptocurrency and all of it and everything that it can give to me. So, I mean, what do we got here for news on Bitcoin and coffee? Well, first up, I got, everybody's always continuing to keep talking about Korea, what's going on in Korea, because we've had so much regulation. Korea was the one that's been pumping the market up and keeping the value so high. A lot of people think that part of the downfall in the value recently is the fact that Korea has been having, issues on what's going on with the exchanges, whether or not they're going to be banning cryptocurrency, the anonymity that they had been previously exposed to, that's now being taken away. As of January 30th, You're not going to be able to trade cryptocurrency anonymously. You have to tie your bank account with your cryptocurrency account. The names all are going to have to match up. And I mean, this is to be expected. I mean, as cryptocurrency continues to move forward in the future, and governments and people and everyone else are adopting it and having to accept it because of the fact that they can't kill it or squash it, they are going to try to find ways to regulate it, monitor it, know what's happening with it. So, I mean, that's why we're leaning towards second-tier solutions that are going to be privacy features, and that's why, you know, you see a lot of these altcoins pumping up overnight that are, you know, 100%, 200%, and their main feature is privacy. We're going to want to be able to keep the government's prying eyes away from our store of value, because once that happens, then we're going to be able to totally free up what we call money. Next up, we're looking at Venezuela. Their president's looking to make a petrol-backed dollar. I'm sure you guys have all kind of heard a little bit about it at this point. Oil is supposed to be bought and sold in the United States dollar. It's kind of a worldwide thing. I'm not going to get into all of that, but the fact that they're trying to back the petrol barrels of oil with a cryptocurrency is going to help skirt U.S. sanctions and laws that are being put on it. So we have some senators here in the United States that are crying out, trying to say, what are you guys going to do about this? What are you going to do to stop this? Are you going to let these people just use cryptocurrency as a way to skirt these laws that we have in place, saying that oil has to be traded in the U.S. dollar? Pretty much the U.S. government is saying that they don't think that they're going to be able to pull the situation off. But I mean, time's going to tell with these things, because it's a lot easier to make a cryptocurrency than people think. I mean, me and you could go out and make a cryptocurrency today and have it up and running by the end of this evening. So whether or not the U.S. is going to have to take any kind of action to prevent this, I'm not so sure. I mean, time's going to tell with this one. This story continues to grow and grow. I just keep following along with it. I mean, it's not really affecting my value in any way, but it's definitely very interesting. So, to close out the show for today, I want to take a moment and talk about the price. Everybody is very concerned about the price. And I definitely have to lean along with Adam Meister when I say you got to value your wealth in Bitcoin. You can't look at yourself or look at, you know, your hardware wallet or whatever, and it say, you know, 0.5 of a Bitcoin, and you think, oh, it's only worth $5,250 because Bitcoin's coming in at $10,500. You have to think that you have half a Bitcoin. And you have to think what Bitcoin's going to be worth in the future when you go to sell. And between now and then are just opportunities to go ahead and seize more Bitcoin, because you want to grow your Bitcoin. Just like holding your own Bitcoin, I mean, all these forks are coming out. I think Bitcoin Rhydonium, their wallet should be opening up here before you know it. Bitcoin Private's coming out. You know, we had seen the Bitcoin Diamond. I mean, we could be looking at 50 more forks before 2018 is over. If you owned even a fourth of a Bitcoin, you could be up to a half of a Bitcoin if you played your cards right just by the end of the year without investing a single cent. As we move forward with cryptocurrency, this market is so vast that you have to find your niche in it. You know, some people are out there and they are day trading and they're moving their value. For them, this price is to be scary because they're trying to live and make money off this daily. Now, for me and probably a lot of you guys, we go to work every day. We go punch that time clock. That's how we're making our living. That's how we're feeding our family and putting gas in our car. This is how I'm hoping. I'm not going to go play the lottery. I'm not going to go, you know, buy scratch-offs hoping to make it big and buy the house and get the nice car and take care of my family and put my son to college. I'm going to save cryptocurrency because I believe in it, and I know that in the future it's going to do something. So as always, if you like what's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Numbers are growing. I love it. It's amazing. I love this community. I love everything that's happening. Free help desk service is open. Starting to see some stuff from people. Guys, people asking me questions about IOTA. I had a couple emails about that. I am not a foremost expert in IOTA. As you guys can tell, I am borderline a Bitcoin maximalist, but I'm working on it. I went ahead and downloaded a wallet this morning. Unfortunately, I have to head off to work, but I'm getting on top of it because you guys have questions, and I'm here to help see what I can bring you guys for answers. And as always, I got all kinds of tools and links and stuff down below to help you guys out. If you got more than $500 in crypto, you need to get yourself a hardware wallet. I don't know what you're thinking. They're going to steal it. They always do. And remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.